Hello, Cancer. My name is Addison if you're new here. Thank you for joining me at Leaping Lotus Tarot. I've got two cards that fell out already. Let's see if there's any more that want to come out. I'm doing a Cancer reading today. As you can see, I'm in a beautiful location here on Defusky Island. Absolutely gorgeous. I was going to do a beach video, but unfortunately it is super windy, and so I was like, let's just find a nice little spot by some pine trees. Okay, so let's see what these three cards that came out. We have Three of Diamonds. That would be Three of Pentacles. We have a chair here, upside down. Three of Diamonds. That Three of Pentacles is like a collaborative work energy, people working together. But we also have a Five of Hearts or a Five of Cups here, which says, "You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope." This deck is a Jane Austen tarot deck, so it kind of has little things from those books and movies and stuff like that. So what I'm getting with like this collaborative energy, I guess finally I should say we have the Joker. There's a Joker card in this deck. I think that's basically like the Fool card, perhaps. I'm not really sure what that Joker card represents, but we've got this woman kind of looking off in the rain here. So it's like she's waiting for somebody, but doesn't want to wait anymore or something, because we have that chair. For some reason, that chair upside down is really speaking to me. So it's like this person sitting or standing, in the rain, is waiting for somebody, and it's not happening. It's like, so with the chair being upside down, it's kind of like, I don't want to stand. I don't want to sit here and wait anymore. But I still have like this half agony, half hope, right? Five of Cups, a very sort of sad energy card. It's basically like looking at the empty cups in front of you, but not seeing the full potential of abundance and emotional fulfillment around you. Let's see what else wants to come out. Tell me more about the concept of like not wanting to wait anymore. Six of Clubs. I'm sorry, Queen of Clubs. Sideways. So this feminine energy we're talking about could potentially be a Queen of Wands. The clubs in this deck represents wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Eight of Diamonds, Eight of Pentacles reversed. This kind of could potentially be where that third party energy is coming in with that Three of Pentacles, because we got these two girls here, and like one of them is looking kind of like she's doing her own thing in the background, sort of sewing, and then the other one like took a piece of this cloth that she's sewing and looks kind of like mischievous. Actually, I don't think I've gotten this card out in this particular deck before. Very interesting. And it is actually the Queen of Wands, actually, if you look at it. If you look at her imagery, she's got the curly hair and the red dress, and then here, curly hair, red dress. Even though this is a diamond suit and this is clubs, usually you have the themes of certain people in the actual, like, whether it be like clubs, wands, swords, or cups. But in this case, it's kind of interesting. Like the story that's being told here is in a different situation. So, Eight of Pentacles is a work card. It's like building something, working hard on something, growing something. So there is very much an energy here of like work or like something with collaboration or people you're around. What is this work energy? What is this situation with work? Ten of Clubs. This is Ten of Wands. A lot of burden, a lot of weight to carry. People are perhaps working towards a goal that because if you think of the typical imagery of the Ten of Wands, there's people moving in towards the distance with a lot of weight, but there is that goal in the distance, right? They are moving towards something. So that Ten of Wands, it's like burden. They're carrying something. Who is they? Give me a little bit more information about who this Queen of Wands is involved with in this process. We've got a King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, that gives me some clarity here. So that's probably who she no longer is wanting to wait on, perhaps? We gotta ask more. We gotta ask about who this King of Cups is. That was a very clear answer, so let's see. Tell me about this King of Cups. There's something about this card. I've got a card sticking out just like this, and it's like getting stuck. This would be the Page of Cups. I'm saying, tell me about the King of Cups. We're getting the Page of Cups. Huh. Maybe this King of Cups is kind of linked up with a Page of Cups, like a more youthful feminine energy. Maybe the Queen of Wands is feeling a little, maybe she feels like since I'm a queen and he's a king, we're more fit for each other, we're more of a match. And this page energy is more youthful, more innocent, less, anticipating anything being mischievous in nature. And the reason I say that is because of this Eight of Diamonds card, right? Of her like taking this piece of cloth and kind of like, and the other one's like, oh, just doing her own little thing, right? So it's almost like the background, maybe the background girl there is the Page of Cups represented here. Why? What is this? There's a hidden message here. There's something that I'm missing with this. There's like an unspoken something. What is this unspoken thing? Six of Spades. This would be Swords. Oh, and it looks like it's coming out reversed because the boat's upside down. The unspoken thing is like movement towards someone or something, but it's in the reverse, right? So the movement's not happening, which makes sense because in the beginning we had like the chair. It's like somebody was sitting there waiting, and then there's just no movement. The unspoken thing is that there's not any movement. The bottom of the deck we have Justice. Also, on the card that was the Queen of Wands, it said Empress, also at the top. So, it probably really is the Empress card, but it had like the Queen of Clubs sort of vibe with it, so I wanted to speak to the fact that she's got that sort of energy with it too. Okay, the Devil. I was waiting for the Devil to come out, okay, because I knew that there's some more unspoken things that have to do with a little bit of toxicity, right? The Devil reversed, but it is reversed, so... I guess we just got to ask for clarity, right? So tell me about the Devil reversed. What is the Devil reversed? The High Priestess reversed. There's a little bit of ego involved here is what I'm getting. Because the High Priestess upright is like intuition and like, knowing your truth with something, being, pretty confident in who you are as a feminine energy, and manifesting. And so it's almost like the Devil energy, but she's Empress though. So here's the tricky part, is like there's some sort of ego involved, or there's some sort of toxicity with how maybe someone views themselves in some way. That's probably having to do with the fact that she feels maybe that she's more worthy to be with a king because she's a queen over this Page energy. And so while she is an Empress, while she is a queen energy, we're not detracting from that, but there is a little bit of ego or some sort of illusion, or just a viewpoint. It's not toxicity per se, but it's just an skewed viewpoint on how this person sees themselves and others. Let's ask about this Page of Cups. Tell me about this Page of Cups energy, because I thought it was interesting that we had Justice come out too. So there is an aspect of like, are the right people actually with each other, or, what's the real Nine of Swords? Okay, there is something deeper going on here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Two of Cups. All right, so I'm kind of getting that maybe there isn't people with the right people. Tell me more. Like, who should be together? What am I missing as far as like this dynamic? Joker. So I'm missing something with this card. I might need to pull out, I've got this Jane Austen little guidebook here, and I may just need to ask, I just may need to see what the Joker card is, because there's something about that that I'm missing that's might be relevant here. Joker is the Fool card. Beginnings. One must sometimes leave the confines of the house and enjoy a walk around the grounds. Okay. Maybe it's almost like maybe these people are confined. These people are restricted by their surroundings. And so that's why they feel like they have to choose certain people in order to like meet their emotional needs because there's limited choices or something like that. Oof, I'm getting kind of eaten up by bugs out here, guys. I might have to cut this short. It's 11:11 on the timer, by the way, like right as I said that. So we're gonna give these a few more, give this a few more, and then we're gonna try to see. So like, let's wrap up this message. What can be done here? What else do we need to know? We got several cards that just came out. The Devil upright this time. Okay, we gotta be able to get to the bottom of this message. High Priestess upright now. I just shuffled this deck and we're getting these cards out again. 9 of Swords. Okay, so there's a message here that I need to figure out with this. 8 of Clubs. 8 of Wands. Okay, with the High Priestess being upright and the Devil energy, I think that's confirmation, and 9 of Swords. There's confirmation around some sort of negative thought pattern, some sort of yeah, I guess it's a negative thought pattern because that's what the Devil energy is this 9 of Swords. It's a negative thought pattern that this High Priestess energy is having, and it's something around like speed or movement towards something with the clubs and the passion. There's something around like a timeline for something. Let's get clarification around timeline. What's this timeline referencing? What's this speed card, this 8 of Wands referencing? The Hanged Man reverse. Again, that can kind of be interpreted as like a speed card. It's pause and surrender, and it's reverse. So it's like taking action. Again, with the beginning of this reading, we're talking about, somebody's like, I'm tired of waiting and sitting around, like action needs to be taken. I'm tired of sitting here waiting, Who needs to take the action? Is it the king? Who needs to take action? The Queen of Pentacles in this case. Because I was just about to ask, like, who the High Priestess, is the High Priestess, I was going to say, is the High Priestess representing, like, this Page of Cups energy, or more of, like, the Queen of Wands Empress energy? I was kind of a little unclear entirely. We have Queen of Pentacles now, so this masculine could be juggling multiple feminine energies, perhaps. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles energy. Let's see. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Sun reversed. It is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible. Okay, so this masculine may be actually juggling multiple females, and it's like, okay, I'm tired of waiting around, you need to make a choice. We're all here, we're all sort of like entertaining the thought of you, and so in order to have the Sun upright, it's like, come on, like, make a choice, pick one of us. Pick one of us. 3 of Cups. Yeah, that must be the message. Pick one of us. Pick one of us. 2 of Cups again. Pick your lover, choose your lover. We're tired of being in like third-party situations. We need you to decide. I think it is the king that needs to decide. Okay, I've got the Magical Spirit Oracle. So let's end this. Let's get some advice, or let's get some sort of final messages from Spirit about this. The Servant Queen, divine, magnetic, valuable. You are worthy of beautiful things. So while they're all kind of in a state of like, okay, you need to choose one of us, it's like we know that we're worthy, we know that we deserve to be chosen, and so if you're not going to choose me, you need to let me go and let me be free. Any other final messages? Yin and Yang, unity, balanced energy, manifestation. I am in divine flow and move in alignment. Yeah. And there's the Sun and the Moon here. So that actually reminds me of the High Priestess card, and the Sun card is representing masculine energy. And so, perhaps the High Priestess is like a Queen of Pentacles energy. Maybe she is the best companion for the King of Cups, perhaps. Yin and Yang, like the equal sort of balanced counterpart. We didn't have a Queen of Cups come out in this, I don't believe, so there's not like a direct counterpart for him, but it seems like the best, yin and yang balance here, the best alignment. perhaps the pair, because again, we've got another 2. We've had 2 of Cups come out a couple times, so like 2, 2, 2. And then yeah, with the sun being the masculine and then the moon, like I was speaking to like illusion and stuff like that, the moon in the tarot represents that, and that kind of gives me the same sort of impression with the High Priestess card. One final one, and then we'll be done with this here. One final message. Seeker. All-seeing eye, spirit release. Could you surrender just a bit more? Yeah, so if someone's feeling really impatient about choose me, make a decision, you know, I'm feeling a little antsy here. Number 36. 36 could be significant. This could be someone's age. Maybe someone feels like they're, you know, getting into later stages of life. By the way, Servant Queen, you are worthy of beautiful things. Number 3. So 3 and 6. 2, 2, 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So 3, 2, 6. Kind of like a little thing here. Maybe you're seeing 236 a lot on the timer. I just saw 1616 on this timer. So yeah, 666 is a number of actually the universe. If you think of like a hexagon and you think of like, you know, geometric shapes and stuff like that, it's not the energy of the devil, even though we did have devil energy kind of come out, Capricorn, in this reading. But there is a call to surrender a bit more. The seek, all-eyeing spirit, all-seeing spirit, all-seeing eye, release. There's release. We also had the Hanged Man come out reverse. So yeah, very much a call to surrender to the process, surrender to the timing. Don't rush things. We had 8 of Wands as well, also speaking to quick moving things, a little bit of like a rushed energy. So don't rush. Take your time. Things will work out how they're meant to. I guess an advice as well for all these feminine energies is they're feeling like, you know, make a decision. Well, you want to make sure he makes the right decision, right? That would be in the best interest for all of you. And, you know, maybe that's a call too for you guys to make the right decision and think about it yourselves too. Go within, meditate, think about what's best for you and what serves you and your highest good and knowing your self-worth. And maybe you'll come to a conclusion that kind of brings you all a little bit more peace. So hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much, Cancer. And we will see you next time.